Sid, I had a question for you.
Yeah, go.
I want to ask. So, when you obviously you guys go to the track and record on Saturdays when you do Sid's View.
Yeah.
What's it like when you get home? Because them videos come out so fast. Are you just like so?
I like this. He's
are
in my
you so
wheelhouse.
good at like you just? It's obviously I know you've been doing it for so long, but is it just are you that quick at it, or are you just kind of get home and start firing away at editing?
So, I mean, I am pretty quick at it, but it's a lot of preparation wins the day.
Yep.
So, a lot of the graphics and stuff, that's all pre-made templates. So I just got to change the names. And then Remy's job on Sid's View Day is to take files. So, like, if the mini stock race is first, and then Kid Preston that works on our team, if the SK lights are next, Preston's getting those mini stock cameras during the SK light race, bringing them to Remy. Then Remy starts ripping them. So she's transferring them to the drive that I edit from.
Yep.
And she's labeling them the way I want them labeled. And then
Just so you know whose car and all that
Correct.
good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then when I get home, all I have to transfer is the drone, the grandstand camera, Bonsa in turn 4, and the GoPros from the last race. And I do that before I go to bed. And then I set up the timeline. So, you sync it in the timeline so that all the cameras are basically, and then it's, the edit is basically like live switching.
Yeah.
And so I set all that up. So then when I get up in the morning to start editing, I'm just doing that live switch.
Yeah.
And that's relatively goes pretty quick when you're that organized getting to that point. And then the only other part that takes a little bit of time sometimes is the B-roll stuff in the pits because there's so much of it.
Right.
To find the clips that work for a cold open or just random stuff in the pits, that actually takes sometimes maybe an hour or two. I might be done with the entire race, and then I need another hour to do that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, live streaming is the day, right? Everybody wants stuff quick. I'm opening the show with a little rant about that.
Oh yeah.
And
You got out of control
with all the comments.
You got out of control.
Did I though? This is a vent from Video Guy Blues. Is that what we're gonna call this? It goes back to last Monday. Rob and I drove back from Star Speedway on Sunday, where we got content for the Monaco race. Rob was riding shotgun on the way home, ripping files onto my laptop so that I could come home and edit it. And we put that race up with in-car footage and the whole deal. And shared it, got a great response, ton of view counts. Monaco shares it on their page. There's one comment. Why don't you guys live stream it? I'm like, okay, well, I get it. Yeah.
Pissed you off?
I mean, it doesn't piss me off. It's just it's aggravating that people still think that you can just live stream and it's
right.
Everybody can do what Stafford's
Well, even
doing.
this is hard.
Yeah, like everybody can just do what Stafford's doing, and
right.
all the tracks are going to make money, and everybody that's producing it is going to be taken care of, and like that's just not how it works, right?
Correct.
So then, so we try really hard to flip these videos when we do Sid's View, right? Because we understand that everybody wants stuff immediately. That's just the way of the world, right? So I post. What did I post first? Oh, the SK race, because there's all kinds of drama, right?
Why
was there drama in that race?
So we will get to all that. So I post the SK race. First comment on YouTube. Where's the truck race? We're not good enough to have the truck race on? I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Did it piss you off?
Snapped a little bit on the guy.
You should go look at it.
Snapped a little bit. So that's all right. Ended up talking with him. We chatted it out.
Did you delete
it's
the
all
comment?
Good. No, I left the comment. Yeah,
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So then
That video is kind of a tough watch for me towards the end, but
I posted the next video, which is I don't know, whatever. It was street stocks, I think, in the late models.
Yep.
Yeah. And the first comment on that was, "Where's the SK light race?" I said, "Son of a bitch."
Oh, now you're getting hot.
Yeah.
Right? The
So-
Italian's starting to come out in you.
So the long story short is, I just want everybody to be thankful for all the sponsors that are behind Sid's View, because we are obligated to turn that stuff out. And if I was just doing this for free on the weekends with the Gleason brothers back in the day and we were all volunteers, I would have probably snapped and said, you know what, I'm out.
Right.
But I wish people would understand. I'm not looking for sympathy of like how hard we try to crank stuff out, but like this entitlement of like, well, how come you're not getting it out as soon as I freaking want it? You know what? Just relax, man. We put a lot of effort in to give good quality content.
Right.
You're going to get it quick, you know?
you're telling me that you have a life outside of this?
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, this is my life. I shouldn't say.
Yeah,
I don't
right,
really have a
right.
life outside of it, but yeah. But I mean, with all the effort that we put into it, it's like it's almost like, oh my God, like no one's ever happy. You know what I mean?
I don't know, and to me, it feels like you're getting these out instantly anyway.
Yeah,
Like if
they
you're
are. Just
that,
talking
about
if
it
you're
before the
that
show.
ravenous for content, go to the track.
They've been good too. You know what
Yeah.
the sad part is though? Yeah, you don't miss anything.
No.
You know, if somebody does something bad, poof.
Well, I mean, you learn over the years that you gotta have cameras everywhere.
Yep.
I mean, we bring so many cameras. I mean, we had a couple failures. We had a failure with the backstretch cam, and we had a failure with Chris Garside's mini stock cam and Todd Owen's SK. And but even with that, because we had all the cars around Todd Owen in the SK race and around Garside in the mini stock race, and we had Kevin was in turn 2. Like, you know, when you have that many cameras, when you have a couple failures, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, right.
And that's the goal, is to have cameras. Anyways, we'll talk about SK Light Drama, and was able to put that together between what Bonza filmed and in cars. And so, yeah, that's the goal. To not miss anything, you got to have cameras freaking everywhere.
My phone's been blowing up all week because, well, you know, it's because they know we do the podcast. People are interested in what we're going to say. And, you know, I always try to look at it from another view. I don't want to cause troubles, right? But, you know, there can become a point where you do what you do. Sometimes you're just going to get called out for it.
Right.
Right? I mean,
Right.
you record everything. It happened to me in my racing career. It happens, I'm sure, to Andrew. Everybody, you do something that you may instantly regret. It's too late.
I mean, at this point, if you race to the Speedbowl and don't, you know, expect my cameras to capture something you do, then, I mean, to me, it's bad on you at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's even down here.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Right. 'Cause I'll make it into a reel.
Right. Be careful. I mean, you can make a funny phone call to somebody, and all of a
that's
sudden,
right.
it's a reel.
No, as Sid would say, he'll tune that up real quick.
So Chapley makes a great point here. It's like the irony is the most impatient people on the internet content are old people, which
Isn't
is
that crazy?
100% correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, which is unbelievable.
The young people on their phones, like, no.
Right.
No.
They're supposed to be
Young
the ones
people
that are
pretty
mad
patient.
the world's moving too fast.
Yep.
Yeah.